9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kawisi and I'm the cycling minister. Haven't raced for a while on Zwift. I have been consistent in training and riding, but not consistent on Zwift. Coming to this race, I was quite excited, a bit anxious, a bit nervous at the same time. I knew that it was gonna start out hard, so maybe I should have started in an easier group because I know Zwift race is so bloody hard to win. My aim for this race was just not to get dropped and to perform at my best. So my result coming to this race, my expectation was to perform at my best. To be honest, I don't feel like I perform to the best of my ability. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, this is the shorter version. There's a longer version, the full version, full race, also on my channel. So I'm just trying to break this down a bit for those who don't have the time for the long version. Anyway, let's stay tuned. So after the hectic start, as predictable, Zwift race, it calmed down a bit. So we could just settle in. But even though I'm familiar with this route, I wasn't sure what route I was riding, so I didn't even recce the route, nothing. I thought it was just a straight flat route, but as you will see later on, there's a climb that we have to do 3 times, and it does take some anaerobic effort to stay with the group. Here was the first one. Basically my first lap was my recce lap, analyzing the route, analyzing the tactics, analyzing the riders, and so on and so on.
Yeah. Just settling now. Try and get the heart rate down. Just stabilize it a bit. Tuck myself in. I don't want to be too much at the front. At the same time, I don't want to be too far back. I think there, how many? Maybe 1, 2 or 3 up front, but I think the blab just leaving them to ride for now. That's one guy there, bridging over. We're strung out, but I think we're all together. So let me ease up.
So I call this a double whammy. It's like this rise coming up before a longer climb. You can call it a climb or just a rise, 5% or so. But like this is like a teaser or warm your leg up, and then you have a little bit of time to recover, and then straight into the next longer climb. For me, as I said, I was just trying to just stay with the group, because the thing is, if you get dropped, your head also get dropped, and that does have, and also your morale, your confidence also get dropped as well. So it have a mental effect on your overall, unless you have this mental toughness to keep going. So my aim is, okay then, on this little climb, don't let a gap open up. At the same time, I don't want to go on the front. So when I find myself creeping to the front, then I start to ease up. However, for some of these climbs, I don't mind starting on the front and take my time, slide myself back, because I knew from past experience with Zwift race, this little hill, they're gonna try and shake out the weaker riders like myself, or the heavier riders like myself. Even though I'm in the middle, I'm not heavy, I'm not light, I'm 70 kg, and yeah. So my thing here is just stay with the group, don't get dropped, stay focused, stay over the cadence. So much going through my mind. Your heart rate, I don't want to go too hard, but at the same time I don't want to slide all the way at the back. I did have that air boots thing, but it wasn't time to use it. So I'm saying that okay, if I can stay with this group, get to the top, then I can use my power up or whatever it's called, and take some time to recover. Don't panic, even though we strung out like this and there's a few at the front. I'm saying to myself, don't panic, you don't have to go any harder. Just try and maintain this to stay on the group, and hopefully at the top they'll recover so we can all come back together. And as I said, this is like the baptism of fire. My heart rate is going up, but later on you're going to see my heart rate even go much higher than that. My power also go a lot higher, because I said this first lap is my recce lap. Is to recce the route to see what's coming up. And because one of the things is, if you do a recce of the route and if you mentally prepare, I think it does help.
Baptism of fire.
So I'm anticipating the recovery. I'm hoping that they'll ease off, but I can see we're quite strong out, and these guys, they are still going. So obviously I'm at the back, but I'm still I'm still holding my own. But yeah, I'm desperate for that recovery to come. So I'm just spinning, staying on the back, and I think this is where they start to slow down. And I was like, yeah, at least I can get some recovery, because I was definitely feel like my heart was pumping out my chest. And especially the weather in the UK is quite warm as well. And yeah, but yeah, this is where I decided, okay, then let's put a dig in. Since they're slowing down, just so I could get further up, because I don't want to be too far back, just in case like a group of them decide to go off, then I don't want to be too far back. I don't want to get caught off guard basically. So I use some more energy just to push myself back up, and then I can relax. Now it's downhill from here. Time to just spin and recover and start to work out your tactics for the next one coming out. I'm already thinking in my head what I'm going to do, how I'm going to take on this climb. I just see it as, okay, then the first little rise is going to be like a threshold or VO2, and then the other bit is going to be an anaerobic effort. So mentally I'm preparing myself so I can do it, because now I know what's coming. I'm prepped. As I said, mentally, when you know what's coming, you can prepare yourself for the pain and for the hurt, and it make it a lot easier.
I have a feather. There's no point using it, because this is flat and I'm tucked in, so might as well just keep it and wait for the climb again.
So what I was saying there, that I have a feather, so there's no point using the feather on the flat. It won't be effective. It's best for me to wait on the climb, to use it on the climb. Obviously that's where it really and truly is effective. So I'm just using this time to recover and to mentally focus myself for the pain that's coming ahead.
After this, you will have a little time to recover, and then straight into a VO2 max. It's not threshold. As a matter of fact, I don't think it's VO2. It might hit anaerobic. Let's go again for the baptism of fire. Expect these guys to go hard. prepare yourself mentally.
Yeah, so this time around I'm better prepared. It's not a shock to my system mentally or physically. So I know what I need to do now, is to stay on the power 5 watt per kilo, 5.4 watt per kilo, keep going. The heart rate is also rising. But I know in myself that I can stay with these guys. I know I can stick with pace. Now I know that I know the length of the climb. I know that I just need to do anaerobic effort and stick with these guys, and yeah, just await the recovery at the top, because I know if I don't get dropped on the climb, I'm definitely not going to get dropped on the flat. As I said, heart rate is rising. I decided to use my feather coming to the top of the climb. Maybe I use it a bit too late. Maybe I need to use it on the steeper part of the climb, so I need to work on that next time. Use it on the steeper part of the climb, so obviously it make me more lighter so I can climb more faster. But I thought in my head that if I use it when I'm more tired, that's the best time to use it. But yeah, I'm still hanging on. I'm still in it. I must say I'm absolutely enjoying it. It's painful, but I am enjoying the ride.
Time to recover, please.
So right here, I was begging for some recovery, but I'm still pushing 4 watts per kilo. I was begging for them to slow down. I thought as soon as they get to the top, they'd slow down. But then I realized that that banner there, that's where everyone pushing to. I was leading them over. The gap was open up, but I didn't want to dig too hard. So I was hoping for somebody to come around, and luckily someone came around. Good teamwork, so I could jump on their wheel and they lead me in. But yeah, I was hoping that would have eased up by now. How the hell are we still pushing 4.5 watts per kilo? What the heck is going on? Slow down, guys. You know what I mean?
Let me jump here over here.
So yeah, coming to the end of the second lap, about to head into the third lap. Just using the time to recover, just to stay focused and bring my heart rate down. One of the things is we have to teach our body to recover under pressure, under strain, and under load. And because I knew it's the last lap, I knew everything that is expected. I knew that, okay then, and the last climb coming up, they're gonna try and shake out everyone. So if you can stick with them and the climb, then you have a shot at least, to challenge for top 10, top 5, or even for the win. Some of these guys on the climb, they might be lighter guys climber, or they might just be those punchier guys that can punch and those put out big anaerobic watts on those short climb and recover at the top. But yeah, recover within ride between effort is important, and it's something that you can incorporate in your training, like some overs, unders, some lactate shuffles. Teach your body to recover while you're still under pressure, so you don't have to only recover in zone 1 and zone 2. I think also doing longer sustained effort in training will help, because that's what I've been doing. Even though my performance here wasn't what I expected, as I said, I did expect to do better, as in performance wise, but I knew that it would be tough and challenging to win. But my aim is to do a good performance, so I'm gonna hopefully rest up and come back and do this race again, also depending on the weather, because if it's really hot, I was burning up at one point, proper hot inside. So here we are into the last climb. I am fully motivated. I am fully focused, because I know it's a short, sharp little climb. I was determined not to get dropped. Mentally, I was in that space. You know, as you can see, I'm focused. My aim is I am gonna stay with this group. You guys ain't gonna drop me today. Even if I have to do 5 and something watts per kilo, I am staying with it. I'm not gonna get dropped. I think at this time there was already a split in the group. I got my feather. I'm timing myself to use it just at the right time. I'm hanging off at the back of this group, I think. But yeah, I said, listen, I'm determined. I'm pressing mentally. Mentally, I was in that space. You know what I mean? So I guess I used my feather at the right time. I'm still in with these punchier guys, with these lighter guys. And I said to myself that now I'm already start to think about my result. At the same time, I wasn't expecting these guys to ease up because I knew it's the final bit, and I knew obviously that they're gonna try to shake out all the weaker one at this point. So I was expecting them to ease up like I did in lap 1 and lap 2. I'm expecting them to be on the power all the way down, onto that downhill section. And when you mentally prepare yourself, I don't know, it's just a lot better. I think your whole body is ready for the hurt and the pain. Your cardiovascular system is ready, your muscular system. I don't know, I think everything is just ready when you're mentally prepared. It's like if you're going outside in the cold. You know, for example, like when we were in the army and we were going running outside in the winter, we expect it to be cold. So mentally we prepare even though we don't like the cold. So even when the cold hit us, it's not that bad because we are already mentally prepared. It's different like if you leave your house, expect it to be warm, especially if you live in the UK, the crop weather, and all of a sudden it becomes cold. Because the expectation for it to be warm, it hits your body differently. So too when you mentally prepare for anything else in life, you know, the challenge, not saying it easier, but because you prepare mentally, you can accept the challenge or take on the challenge with more fight, more determination because of your expectation. But yeah, so I'm just staying with it, not expecting any recovery really. So now I find myself on the front, so now it's time to back off since the guy's ease off. It's gonna be downhill from here. So I knew that they accept that they won't be able to drop anyone on the downhill. So maybe that's why they ease off on the power. But I'm still wary. I'm still looking out my eyes. I'm still staying on the power because I don't want to slide too far at the back and then a gap open up and I cannot close it. It's best to stay with them than allow a gap to form, to open and get bigger and bigger. It's harder to close it, especially if nobody wanna take on the task and closing the gap. So it's best to stay with them. But anyway, this is a time for, you know, a little recovery. And again, I'm expecting them to start push hard, maybe a mile or so, just to drop a few of us. So less than half a mile to go. To be honest, I'm already celebrating that I didn't get dropped, even though I feel like I could have performed a bit better. But yeah, I'm already celebrating. I'm expecting the sprint to come, but my problem is I've never been on time with the sprint. I'm always too late. I don't know why. My position is just not right. My tactics is just always not right when I come on to this sprint. I need to work on my sprint, but look, it's gone. And I'm still pushing 290 watts. It's already gone. It's too late now for me to even start sprint, you know. Look, a gap already opened up. All I have to do is just, you know, I was gonna sit back down. Then at one point I realized that I can catch this guy and get 10th place or top 10. And that's the only reason why I continue this sprint. But anyway, it was a great race. I love it. Please let me know what you think. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next one. Anyway, at the end of this, there is the stats. As a matter of fact, the stats will be in the longer video. I'm gonna make this one short. The stats will be in the longer video. Please check it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And please like, subscribe, and share.